Welcome to the UBC Lunchtime News, this 4th day of November 2023 with me, Wadulo, Mark Arnold. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a 30 minutes long bulletin, so please do sit tight as we update you. Now, to start off in our first story, the government of Ireland has pledged to allocate 100 million euros to supporting development in education and in Karamoja Mission's strategy for the next 5 years. Ireland's Minister for International Development and Diaspora, Sean Fleming, says that at least 25 million euros will be given to Uganda annually. Now, this was during the visit to different Ireland-funded programs in Moroto District, Karamoja sub-region, in the company of State Minister for Relief, Disaster and Refugees, Esther Davinia Anyakun. Let's take a look at the details.
Officials from the government of Ireland, led by Ireland's Minister for International Development, Sean Fleming, Ireland Ambassador to Uganda, officials from Uganda, and the State Minister for Disaster Relief and Refugees, Esther Davinia Anyakun, have visited all funded projects in Karamoja. Among the projects include an education project, among others. During the meeting with Moroto District officials at Moroto District headquarters, leaders appreciated the government of Ireland for the continued support. Kasemiri Primary School, one of the beneficiaries, has steadily had an increase in the enrollment, attendance and performance.
Happen to be leading in among all the government-aided schools in Moroto, and this is the most populated school. And one peculiar thing about the school, it is one of the schools where you find that girls are more than boys. Out of the general enrollment, we have 1,000 girls, we have 859 boys.
Minister Sin also visited St. Daniel Comboni Technical Institute, where he launched Early Childhood Development Center.
This was put in place. Children could be kept under the tree. When the rain comes, to see them struggling to run away to go for shelter for this.
He was thankful for the funds from the government of Ireland that have changed lives in Karamoja.
And I see solar panels in some of the rooms being built, and I'm amazed at how full the dormitories are. It's something that has to be addressed, but the fact that it's such a good school, I know why they're full, because so many people want to come to this school, and there's a good reason for that. In the classrooms in my country now, we have only 26 students for each classroom and for each teacher, so it's very crowded in there. But
he announced that the government of Ireland is going to increase the funds in their next 5-year strategy in Uganda.
25 million euro this year, and it's up on last year, and next year there will be a small increase as well.
Minister Anyakun commended government of Ireland for the support.
Thank you so much to the people of Ireland for the support they've given to the people of Uganda, most especially to Karamoja. Important thing is the people of Karamoja have to maximize these institutions. We have to maximize, because the only way we can transform the region at the moment is through education, through skilling, through other support systems.
Mission Strategy 2023-2027 will ensure a continued support on education, gender, governance, resilience and climate action programs. Over 200 learners in Karamoja have been supported by the government of Ireland to attend school, with over 3,000 benefiting from vocational training. 224 bursaries are given to Karamojong every year, and 283 schools are benefiting from Ireland support through UNICEF access to quality education. I'm Navka Farida and Moriniga.
In more news, the Minister for ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, has asked graduates to exhibit high level of professionalism and commitment where they get deployed. He was officiating at the year's graduation ceremony for Rugama School of Nursing and Midwifery in Kabale District with a call to the 287. This call by the minister was supplemented by the Bishop of Chigezi Diocese, the Right Reverend Gadi Akanjuna, who attended the event as the main celebrant.
We pray for the bright day. The clouds are yours, the rains are yours.
That short prayer by the Bishop of Chigezi, Right Reverend Gadi Akanjuna, marked the beginning of the graduation procession. The graduation ceremony for Rugama School of Nursing and Midwifery has been hosted at Rugama Church grounds in Kabale district.
I will abstain.
The 287 graduates have been awarded certificates in nursing and midwifery.
I congratulate you for having managed to pass Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examination Board exams.
This year's graduation coincided with the school's 10-year anniversary.
But we have been able to pass through everything and we have made it at last.
And what we tell the community out there, that we are ready to serve them with all the required skills and competence that we have got in the school.
With the ongoing construction projects at the institute, the school is looking at the future.
The school has the potential through its leadership and supportive community to avail a service of education of the next generation of healthcare workers.
The Bishop of Kigezi Diocese, Right Reverend Gadi Akanjuna, was the main celebrant.
The combination of new knowledge and skills you have learned here at Rugama School of Nursing and Midwifery has enormous potential to increase your services are delivered when you perform your duties diligently.
For the Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Bayomos was the chief guest.
Message to the health workers that is always important to realize that the medical profession is a noble profession that deals with life. And therefore, as we practice medicine, as we handle patients, the health workers are urged to handle their profession, their work with care, because any mistake, any malpractice, any form of negligence or late attention to a patient might result into death.
The graduates were flagged off with caution and guidance.
As you begin your new life as graduates, prepare for the unexpected. Let ethics be the foundation of all your dealings.
What motivates a health worker is applying your knowledge and skills to restore somebody's health. That is what is satisfying, that is what is motivating. Whether the pay is inadequate or not, that should be secondary.
At this event, Minister Dr. Chris Bayomose contributed shillings 10 million towards the construction project. As they happily jump their gowns, the task to them is now to see how best they can turn their knowledge into practical service to the waiting communities. Robert Onyango.
Congratulations.
Minister for Presidency Babidi Amili Babalanda has urged proprietors of learning institutions to prioritize teaching of patriotism among the learners. She made these remarks in a speech delivered on her behalf by Hajat Sarah Kanyike at the 15th graduation ceremony of UMCAT here in Kampala.
Several learners of UMCAT have attained certificates and diplomas in different fields. The ceremony commenced with the institution's management unveiling the best students, who included Edith Namleme, Aaron Juko, Enoch Chizito and David Okuga, who earned first-class grades.
Our students have really performed, that's why they're graduating. But there are those ones with first-class super.
Dr. Sarah Kanke, who was in the capacity to represent the Minister for Presidency Babidi Amile Babalanda and the Minister of Kampala Hajati Minsa Kabanda, who are on official duties out of the country, confirmed the names read to her.
I take this honor to present to you the following persons who have fulfilled the requirements for the award of Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies. Adikini Barbara, Namleme Edith.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented a diploma in journalism and media studies of UMCAT School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Congratulations.
In her message, Minister Babalanda urged the institution's management to instill the discipline of patriotism among learners.
Government is pleased with the services you are rendering to the country. I want to request that as you train these young men and women, let them know that this is their country. Teach them patriotism in order for them to always put the interests of their country before personal benefits. To our graduates, this is your time to shine, but you achieve this if you love your country. For God and my country, signed Honorable Mide by BJ Babalanda.
The institution's management, represented by the acting principal Susan Ogwell and the director Charles Ogwell, lauded graduates upon completion of their academic disciplines, urging them to keep and practice the norms and ethics while at work.
Sometimes the media may have been hijacked to be largely sensational, unethical, and all that kind of thing. But these young people you're seeing here, as part of our message to them in class.
Ogwello asked the guest of honor to convey to the president their need for ICT infrastructure at the institution.
Our call to government as UMCAT, through you, is that we need support in the area of ICT infrastructure, the computers, the laptops. Our studios need to be bolstered.
The 15th graduation ceremony saw 192 learners awarded certificates and diplomas in business administration, information technology, journalism and mass communication, among other fields.
My dad wanted it. Nebaza nokubaza katondolo naku noti tuluyise mpebadde byangu tushone olusa kusumbwa jukira okusoma bwokola fe byaffe
sinze okola obulungi musoma lino erya omukali muwanti takomaawo yeyongere ne ku level ya degree kubanga bantegezezaako esoma lino myaka ng'ebiri ejijja nija kuba lisobola okufulumya degree mu misomo egyo.
Ndi musanyufu nnyo olunaku lwa leero okulaba nga ntikiddwa certificate yange mu journalism and mass communication.
I'm Ivan Juko for UBC.
1 and then a 0.
Well, congratulations to the graduates right there, but please do remember that you're studying not to go get a job. Try to involve the character of starting a business or an idea to earn money. Anyways, now KCCA has initiated HIV and AIDS sensitization drives across Kampala's 5 divisions, focusing on the transportation sector to encourage people to know their HIV status. Dr. Alex Ndiabachira, supervisor of the medical services at KCCA, emphasizes the significance of these campaigns in raising awareness about this deadly disease and aiming to reduce the prevalence of HIV/AIDS in Uganda.
Community, led by their chairpersons, are able to access HIV services, and in this case we are doing the self-testing. We are using the Oral Quick kit to ensure that people can be able to access HIV self-testing kit.
Most of these rapid tests, including this Oral Quick, which uses the swabs from the mouth, are for diagnosis of new HIV infection. By new HIV infection, I mean that someone who has been tested before, they were positive, put on drugs. These tests are not meant for them because once you use them, they are likely to find that you're negative. And the border industry and majority workers in the transportation sector fall in that category. So we have this drive ongoing across the entire city to test. We have started with borders, but we're going to scale up and look for all other priority and high-risk populations and test them and ensure that if they are positive, they are put on treatment.
Twebaza nnyo bakama baffe abatuleetedde omusomo ogw'okutuleetera kondomu n'okutukebera obulwadde bwa siriimu. Ffe ng'abavuzi ba boda tusiimye nnyo okubeera nga batuleetedde omusomo mu kitundu kyaffe.
Busia LC5 chairperson Mugenyi Stephen Wasike has narrowly escaped a potential lynching by irate residents at Busime Trading Center in Busime Sub-County, Busia District. The residents accuse him of obstructing progress and development of the district, as these details are shared with us.
And took to council. What we planned was, one, this is a major road which picks sand from the lake and picks a lot of produce. So what we said, we are going to make a road which is 9 meters wide, bush clearing. We shape it, then make a carriageway of 5 meters, so that then drainage of 1 meter, 1 meter, so that the main road is 7 meters plus drainage of 2 meters.
After being denied a seat at the event, the chairperson and his team proceeded to inspect a nearby health facility, Busime Health Center 3, where they interacted with the in-charge and some patients.
We want to see how they use the PHC well, and also if we feel it is not enough, it cannot maintain such a big area, we also see how we can pull it up. Because you can blame them, but the PHC is a bit small. But we want to see that whatever little PHC is, it maintains the area. We have staff quarters. We can accommodate 6 staff in this facility. The facility is supposed to have 19 workers. As of now, we have only 5 workers.
Jovia. Ng'oyolekera ku lugendo luno olw'obulamu, nkuwa ekirabo eky'amaanyi agatazizibwa, amaanyi okulabibwa n'okuwulirwa mu mawanga ag'ewala ennyo, okutuuka buli wamu nga yadde togenzeeyo, ensi yonna ng'ekuli mu ngalo. Okutambula mu biseera n'okumanya buli kimu ekirina okumanyibwa. Jovia, kino kye kirabo kyange gy'oli.
Tewali kumuko ki ky'osobola okukola ku mukutu nnandameggwa ogwa MTN.
Nibanyita kananye niyita Sezin Wagaba, commercial officer of Ntungamo District Government.
I am Sezin Wagaba, the commercial officer for Ntungamo Local Government. I express my gratitude to God for this platform and the Emyuga initiative brought to us by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, as it has positively transformed the lives of the people in Ntungamo, whom I have known for a long time. When you visit the beneficiaries of this program, you can easily witness the significant positive changes in their lives. The audit report demonstrates that despite their leader being deaf and blind, profits are being made, highlighting how this program has actively engaged and evolved every individual. Initially, we received 2 billion and 650 million Uganda shillings. Each constituency received 530 million Uganda shillings. I would like to express my gratitude to this platform for providing us with the opportunity to share information about the Emyuga program. Our special thanks go to the President for initiating the program, and additionally, I would like to mention that there are numerous similar projects in Rubare and Ntungamo.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC Lunchtime News, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now delve into the world of business. The 2023 MTN Momo Hackathon has climaxed with Team Kabok's emerging victorious. The grand finale was hosted at Soli's House, Outbox Hub, along Lumumba Avenue in Kampala.
You have the program in front.
3 years ago, MTN Uganda launched its Open Application Programming Interface API Hackathon, basically to expand the service offerings available on Momo. The company invited developers from multiple markets to participate in creating innovative applications that utilize the MTN mobile money APIs for their respective markets.
What this shows is that the journey has just started. It may seem that we're at a certain level, but when you just peel the onion, you realize that there are real issues around access, around service, around opportunity that are not as uniform or as accessible to everyone as they should be. And that is where you come in. That is where you come in. Because no society is ever going to evolve unless it takes accountability to resolve its challenges.
This year's hackathon was contested in 14 countries, including Ghana, Benin, Zambia, Cameroon, Liberia, Guinea, Conakry, Nigeria, South Sudan, Cote d'Ivoire, and Congo-Brazzaville. In Uganda, the grand final had 12 participants and climaxed with Team Kabok's triumphant and taking the biggest share of the $10,000 prize.
The dream come true. Who knew I'd be counting in thousands of dollars, but now it's a possibility. Not much to celebrate. My team also says so.
Almost praise God. And I was sitting there, like my heart was just pumping, and I'm like, who is that? So I'm so happy, and I'm happy to be part of this.
It was a dream because it's not just an idea that has just come from now. It's something that has been, for example, let's say our parents have also been in that sector of the circles, the saving groups and everything. So it was like our own experience, and we are just wanting to bring it to real life, and we're really grateful for this.
The winner took $5,000. Second placed EcoCash bagged $3,000, while third placed SharePay took home $2,000. Hackathons bring people with technical backgrounds together for problem solving and developing new ideas.
The platforms are there and the opportunities are there. But what we've seen makes the difference is your perseverance as an entrepreneur. It's not easy to build a business, but if you're asked to show up, you show up. If you're given advice, you implement it. And you just keep on the path, you don't lose focus.
They also help participants hone their IT skills, meet people, and work with others in their field. Sudat Kaye and Vincent Wamundu, UBC News.
Jovia.
ng'oyolekera ku lugendo luno olw'obulamu.
Ndeka wena mulamu.
Wena kamboneko.
Otyo. Mbakemye lubona. Mubaire muli kola ki?
Ndide kulagirira ono ngeri gyebawayo kumbaga ya mwene ngakozesa momope.
Eisimu eriwa gye buliko.
Tola yesimu wena nakobya ironi geisimu tobulira.
Eisimu yini?
Niga sita ndala mukaga 5 sita 3 otewe ashi onige yesi. Balese chawo.
Balese merchant code gye balisaba. Mama kadibati.
Kayo buzono wachi tamu nsanvu 3
balisaba.
Tamu sente dewe.
Baleta mobile money.
Mobile money.
Balikunsa pini.
Ebucha utampiniyo.
Iwa imwe basasula.
Aye baba embaga ya mwene mwekuwoniza.
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cashback every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
Welcome back. It's now time for the sports news update. The State Minister for Public Service, Honorable Mary Grace Mugasa, has tasked the ministry's woodball team to defend the Uganda Open International Woodball Championship that starts tomorrow, or rather today, November the 4th, 2023 in Gulu Town. Let's have a look.
At the flag-off ceremony held at the Ministry of Public Service, Mugasa appreciated the team who are the defending champions for the accolades won so far and putting the ministry's flag high.
I'm very excited about it because our team is the defending champion and they are very committed to winning the game again. They have to defend the trophy. They cannot be ashamed to come back without it. So I'm praying for them. And we have prepared them well enough to make sure they perform very well in this championship. And I want to thank them for the commitment because they have really showed commitment to this game. much as it is also helping them sports-wise, but it is also elevating our name as Minister of Public Service. So I want to thank them for putting our flag high, and we will always continue to recruit more people and support them.
The 7th edition Uganda Open International Woodball Championship that kicks off has attracted over 380 participants in different categories, including juniors, youth, corporates, open singles, and seniors respectively, with teams from Ndeje University, Stroke, MUBS, MOOC, UNEB, Chisubi Technical, University of Chisubi, among others. At the flag off, Coral Coatings pledged sponsorship of the event to a tune of 40 million Ugandan shillings. Gulu University will be the host of this year's event that will see winners walk away with various cash and tangible prizes.
Last time in Kenya, we faced a few challenges, but when we came back, we at least made sure that we trained harder to ensure that next time we will be in position to defend our championship. So this time when we go to Gulu, we are so sure that we are going to win.
And that brings us to the end of our lunchtime news this afternoon. Thank you for being a lovely audience. However, do join us later on in the evening for our English, Swahili and Luganda bulletins. And also do remember the weekly business roundup will be airing tonight at 8:30 p.m. Please do stay tuned.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. This weekend on UBC.
It's a plan of the devil to make man describe a woman, because then he destroys the office and the function of God. And